In this lesson, we're going to look at solving rational equations. So the equation 2 over x equals 3 over x plus 1 is an example of a rational equation. To solve a rational equation, first clear the equation of fractions. When solving a rational equation, multiply on both sides of the equation by the LCM. And after solving a rational equation, always check possible solutions. Here's the first problem. We have 2/5 minus 3/4 equals x over 8. Our least common multiple among 5, 4, and 8 is going to be 40. So we need to multiply both sides of the equation by 40. And I'm going to put 40 over 1 just because we're dealing with fractions. When I multiply through, you will see our fractions disappear. So I'm going to have 40 times 2/5. So 40 times 2/5 is going to be 80 over 5, which would simplify to 16. "40 distributed to 3/4 would be 120 over 4, which would simplify to 30. And 40 over 1 times x over 8 would be 40x over 8, which would leave me 5x. So as you notice, no more fractions. Now I just have to do the math of 16 minus 30, which is a negative 14, and then divide both sides by 5. That leaves me negative 14/5 as my answer. Now, in number 8, let's identify our LCM. Again, our LCM among x, 8, and 9 is going to be 72x. So I need to multiply both sides of my equation by 72x. When I simplify, I'm going to have 72x over x, which is going to simply be 72. I'm going to have 72x times 5, which is 360, divided by 8 is going to leave me 45, 45x, and 72x times 7 is 504x over 9, simplifies to 56x. So 45 minus 56 is going to be negative 11x. Divide both sides by negative 11, and that leaves me an answer of 72 over negative 11. Now these two look a little bit different. We could solve them the same way. Identify our LCM, multiply both sides by the LCM, and you would see our fractions disappear. You might also notice that these are set up as proportions. A fraction equals a fraction. And whenever you see a fraction equal a fraction, you can always solve using cross products. So we could say 6 times n plus 1 is going to equal 11 times n minus 4. Now we just have a multi-step equation, no more fractions. Had we multiplied both sides by the LCM, we would have arrived at the same answer. We're just kind of saving ourselves a step. So I'm going to have 6n plus 6 equals 11n minus 44. get all of my n's on one side. That's going to leave me negative 5n plus 6 equals negative 44. Subtract 6 from both sides. It's going to leave me negative 5n equals negative 50. Divide by negative 5. N equals positive 10. And that would be my final answer.